Right then. Whoops, sorry about that, chat. It's still very loud. Hang on. Whap. That's too quiet. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that, chat. I definitely changed the title card, but for some reason Twitch didn't swallow it. Oh, quebNoises looks glorious. It does. Yes, sorry, it's not Cold Waters. A slight gaffe with the title cards there. I definitely changed it. I clicked done and everything, and it rolled over, but apparently it did not. So yes, welcome back, Axis and Allies. This is a little bit of an off-the-cuff stream. Today's actually my day off. I have Tuesday and Wednesdays to myself, so I can go and do stuff. We've been to Birmingham today, me and Jane. I know, high and mighty. We did a little bit of clothes shopping. Which was nice because both of our wardrobes are a little bit past threadbare, which is nice. Just downloaded this after watching the VOD at Lonely Quebec. Looking forward to playing it later today. Played Age of Empires 2 way back in the day, so I think I'll like this. Good stuff. Yeah, it's good fun. What we're going to be doing today, because of the large amounts of crashes we were having last stream, I'm trying a new method of trying to, because I believe it's some sort of DirectX problem with it being a very, very old game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be running the game in 720p, which is going to look a little bit grainy because the days of 720p are long behind us. And I'm going to be running it at medium detail in an attempt to try not to overload the game, basically. Watching you from the couch on my TV. Hello! Teddy Big Moosevelt. Hello. Yeah. Hi to your living room. How do I use my Prime sub? I've got no idea, the guy. I have not figured out such things either. I'd like to take a moment, though, to thank Mr. Crazy Glitch for the 9 months there. Mr. Grand WW General, only sharing because Twitch asked me to. Not a problem, sir. It's appreciated. And Rogue6386 as well for the 21 months there. Very, very kind. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Slothful programmer there. I'm doing okay. Going to be chilling out with some Axis and Allies. I don't know whether we're going to be playing the same campaign as we were last time. I'm going to give chat the opportunity to vote for what they want to see. So in the interest of that, let's load the game up. Now, I don't know if I managed to figure out, so I'm just going to pause the music here. I don't know whether I managed to figure out my game capture problem. I don't think I did. So we'll see here in just a moment whether or not this is going to work, but let's give it a try. So game capture is still set to Axis and Allies. Right. Hook rate, that's fine. Capture third-party overlays. Let's give that a try. Right, let's load up the game and see whether we can get the game capture window to hook in or whether we need to change it back to display capture. Ready for the quebNoises? Coming back after 8 months, Q. Still not finished any campaigns. I know, right? I know. Terrible business. Okay, I'd wonder if this is going to... If I click that button... Will this load Axis and Allies? That's the question. I will need to bum around with the resolution and stuff because we are playing now at a slightly blurry... Jesus, that's loud. Sorry, I had to reset something. Okay, right, turn it down. Jesus Christ. There it is. Right then, I live on my own in my living room, so... I live on my own, sorry, so my living room doesn't mind you or my smoking. Fair enough, mate. Okay, that does look like it's not capturing, doesn't it? So we're going to go to the de facto display capture. There it is. And then if I tab back in, it should hook into the game here, hopefully. Well, that's the wrong resolution, isn't it? Okay, so if I go like that... See, this isn't going to be able to... there's going to be no distinction between... Okay, right, so that means... I'm going to have to go in and change it to 1080p because it's not going to be able to... It's not going to be able to figure out the difference between 1080p and whatever. Because if I tab out to try and change the resolution of the window there in OBS, it disappears because it's no longer capturing that window. So let's force scale it back to 1080p. Live bug fixing, I know, right? Bit of quebthonk. Right then, let's see. Right. Optimal results, restart the application after accepting. Okay, we'll give it a go. What I probably want to do is run it in medium detail. High quality filtering, reduces pixel popping. I don't know whether it's something to do with the tracks or anything like that, because I'm not sure what causes the crash, to be honest. I'm going to guess it's something not texture related and something to do with like shadows. I could turn off shadows. Right, let's turn off shadows if we can. No shadows. Let's see whether that fixes our problem. We've just got to make sure that we're doing well with saves. So there we go. And back in. Load it up again. Probably need the large address exe. You're probably right, M1. M1. Good to see you again. Are we certain the game was stable back in the day, but it's just not very stable anymore. I've tried running it. I'm running it in Windows XP Service Pack 2 compatibility, not Service Pack 3, to see if that makes any difference. But we'll see there. Large address.exe. I'll probably see if that. I'll have to see if that works. All I'm going to have to do is make sure that I'm good with my saving, which is going to be the major thing. So yeah, similar to the last stream, we're going to go in and we're going to play some World War II, and we're going to try and figure out which nations we want to play. So, if I can, I don't know, is Jane there? I don't know if Jane's there. I think she's buggered off. Any chance that we'll see you play along on DayZ? Not for me there. I'm not going to be playing DayZ on stream. Long live Quebec, thanks to my graphics card, I can no longer play Close Combat Invasion Normandy. Love that game. Yeah, that's it. The game is stable, whether or not Q's PC is another question, it's true. Windows 8 compatibility mode is the most stable grounds by far. You reckon? But this game's much older than Windows 8. We're talking Windows XP this game was out. Right. So I need to do a poll again, but that requires me a lot of like tabbing in and out and faffing. I wonder if I could do it on my phone. I wonder if... Here we go, we're moving into the future. Let's see then. If I open it on my phone, will it work? Exclamation mark poll, I know. Give me a moment here. If I go there, and then go into chat, and then do /poll. No, unrecognized command, or is it exclamation mark poll? Nope. It is /poll, but the game doesn't recognize it. /mod timeout. I don't think I can do it on there. I guess the only thing I can do is try and... The game or Twitch. I'm currently on my phone trying to see if I can set up a poll on here, but it does look like... the game has other plans. Are we the baddies? I think I'll just go by consensus of chat rather than doing a poll. So if you'd like to spam which nation you'd like to see, I'll just pick one that I think is most popular. Doing the poll thing requires a lot of tabbing out and then waiting and then going back in. So we've got a couple of people for Japan, Germans, Brits, America, Germany, GB. Oh god, it's racing off the screen. Christ almighty. Plenty of Great Britain's coming in there. A fair bit of Russia as well. We did do GB on the last stream. There's quite a lot of Brits. Germany, quite a few for Germany actually. We could play a German campaign. I'm all for an Axis power. There is quite a couple of Germans coming through. I would say Great Britain wins though, to be honest. Although we did do Great Britain, well, we didn't do Great Britain to any reasonable effect. Yeah, quite a few people want to do Great Britain. I know that we did do the Great British campaign last time, but it did crash about an hour in, so we probably want to maybe have another bash at it for people. So we'll go with we'll go Great Britain. We'll go Great Britain for this one. And again, who do people want to see? Good old Field Marshal Montgomery, Mountbatten, Wavell, or Wingate? What do we want to do? I love the Axis Q 2020. Yep, quote me on that. People want to see Monty again? Good old Monty Python mustache man. Monty. Okay, we'll go with Monty then. Yeah, quite a few people for Monty. Are you expecting to be reasonable this time? What do you mean, reasonable? What does reasonable mean? Let's have a look then. So, Field Marshal Montgomery. Let's launch in.
The Prime Minister urges all Britons to remain steadfast in their determination. We are winning this war. Every day the Royal Air Force downs more German planes. Every hour our factories produce more material. And every battle in Africa, we are driving the Germans farther back. The Americans have entered the war, and with Americans and Russia, we United Nations shall defeat the German and Japanese aggression.
Lovely. There we go. That's our paraphrase at the start of the war. Right then, so we're playing on medium difficulty. What we're going to do is we're going to, I think, save per turn. So we can go from there. Have you seen the images of Russia's new War Memorial Cathedral? Beautiful building. I can't say I have, actually, Teddy. So we're going to save sort of turn as we go on. And then hopefully if we do crash, because it is an old game, we might well be able to get back to where we're going. So let's take a look at where we are in the war here. So similar to how we were last time, we operate out of obviously Great Britain. That's to be expected. All units we recruit will be recruited here. But we do have some smatterings of British infantry and vehicles around in the colonies and stuff. You said you didn't make... Sorry? You said you didn't make GB to reasonable effect last time. Are you expecting this time to be different? I'm not sure. Well, I guess we'll figure... to be honest, I don't remember saying that, Terrain. Right, so let's have a look then. So immediately, we've got a fight here in Southeast Asia, which is going to be a tricky one, to make no mistake. Now, we've got some German armour and some German infantry operating in Libya. We have a mechanised division and air infantry here in Egypt. Now, Egypt doesn't make me that much money. I mean, it's good, but it doesn't make me an insane amount of money. And I can hold my ground here just for a moment. So it wouldn't be too bad. I do have access to my air force. What I probably want to do is reinforce Southeast Asia. If I can pull in your man over here, I might be able to upgrade him to half-tracks. Let's get your man in South Africa to start capturing some of these minor colonies then. I probably want to play reasonably on the defensive here. I don't necessarily want to go aggressive right away. Right. I want to keep infantry stationed in and over here. My biggest problem last time was that enemy troops tried to land in Western Canada. What happens is Japan tends to come up through Midway and then through the Aleutian Islands and into Alaska, because the Americans can't defend it very well. At least in the game they can't.
Ready, sir.
I could try and move into New Guinea. That makes me 3 gold. We should try and get some troops there stationed to defend it if we can, because the enemy does have to go through the Philippines. I need to try and get more materials and equipment down towards friendly territory here in Southeast Asia. I need to go and get some rearm and replenishment over there. So what I could do is try and use Eastern Canada into Western Canada, then Hawaii, then Samoa, and just try and get reinforcements down there as fast as I can into New Guinea. So what that would be... Let's have a look then. So 1 turn, and then into Western Canada, which would be 2 turns, 3, 4, 5. If I go from the west, if I come through here, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe 5 in and around here. So it doesn't really matter which way I go. At least if I bring my reinforcements through Africa, I should be able to capture several parts of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring my men down through Gibraltar. So I've got a mechanised division and an infantry division that we're going to pull down through here, and then we're going to get them into French North Africa if we can. The problem is holding it. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to recruit an extra unit of infantry, just bog standard, and I'm going to bring it down here into Gibraltar, ready to help reinforce the African frontier. And then, keeping my defensive armies up there, it should be fine. The Germans don't have any real major force over here in Western Europe at the moment. I'm then going to research a technology, special forces for infantry. It gives them all +1 attack damage, +1 defense and 10% health. It basically makes my infantry better. I could try and go for something more general than that, but I think this will be fine on its own. Thank you for... Big burp. Thank you very much to Saru there for the 23. Raise your funks, everybody. Funk, 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 funk. Lovely. Good to see you, Saru. Welcome, welcome. Right, I think, yeah, so we'll get... Do we get special forces? I could probably do with just getting more infantry on the field to start with. Although I probably will need special forces if I'm going to make any... Holy shit, 27 months, I know, right, Saru? Wall of funks.
Ready, sir.
I probably will need special forces if I'm going to defend Southeast Asia. So let me go in here, recruit special forces, and just hope that I have the means to be able to defend myself. So that's all of my money spent for this turn. Holding Southeast Asia is going to be a bit of a priority for me if I can, especially if I can launch some counter-offensives up there. I've just got to hope that the Philippines hold, because it's going to be a while before I can get equipment down there. Now the question is, do we go offensive in Libya? I don't have tanks. So the longer that fight goes on, the worse it's going to be. But I do have an air force. Thank you very much there to J-Bar as well for the 30 months. Very, very kind. Of quality content. You'd lie. Big lie. Jesus, that's loud. What do we do, chat? Do we go on the offensive in Libya? Or do we hold our ground for the moment? What do we do? I don't see any reason not to go offensive in Libya. It will push the Germans out of North Africa if we can win. But if not, it's going to... You took Libya easily last time. Yeah, but that was with the tank regiment. I won't have that this time round. Sorry, a great defence is a good offence. I am Monty, it's true. Go on, be offensive. Right then, let's send our mechanised infantry, mechanised and infantry divisions and our air force into Libya to try and kick the Germans out of the North African front. Let's get in there then. So, quick resolve here says that we actually have a small advantage here because of our air force, which is nice, with the technology unlocked. Let's stick it to the Germans. Let's eliminate any chance of loss. We get special force technology, mechanised and air support, but the Germans have their tanks on station, so we've got to be careful. Thank you very much there to DeWolf for the 32 months. As a Portuguese, I'm triggered that the Spanish own the... Yeah, I know. Sorry, man. It is how it is. So, Libya. Let's get cracking then. So what I want to do, if I can, options, I want to put time elapsed in game so we can see a little timer. Every 5 minutes, chat, I want you to remind me to save, just in case we encounter a fatal crash. Now, I think I'm going to be okay. I could try and... Do I get anti-tank equipment early? I think that's probably a good shout. So we'll go for early anti-tank. So, in 5 minutes, chat. Save now then? Okay, fine. We'll save. Let's go Libya at 0, 0. Right, let's build my infantry division headquarters over there. Mechanised buildings coming out. Let's get some more ammunition ready for the bazooka teams that we're going to be getting. I think I'm going to have an infantry regiment and bazooka teams roving together just in case we encounter enemy armour along the way. Hopefully we'll be okay, but you can never know. Right, so ammo depots out. Infantry divisions time 2. We'll get those starting to explore hostile areas. And then we can go from there. We're also going to get a cube hydrate going. That we are. Big drink. Can I get mechanised infantry? I can get mechanised troops out now, actually. Let's do that now. We'll get the bazooka teams out in a moment. I'm going to take the opportunity to get these guys out. And then we'll go from there. It's got 9 men strong, an infantry regiment. As such, it comes with 6 riflemen, a commander with a submachine gun, and 2 Vickers machine guns as well. We're going to get these 2 guys moving through here. If we can get early mechanised units out with anti-tank equipment, we're going to stand a little bit of a chance here, because that's going to give us access to the Achilles anti-tank destroyer.
Right away, sir.
Or anti-tank, I should say. Right then. It's not much, but it's got to do. Try and build like just over here.
Ready, sir.
I didn't quite get that all replenished. I'm hoping that we bump into the Germans early, because then I can try... The longer this game goes on, the harder it's going to be for me. I need to try and press my advantage early if I can. Let's see here. Can I get one of those? Yes, I can. Let's get a bazooka team up in support. And then once I have a bazooka team up, that should be in pretty good nick. Then I want to think about getting half-track anti-tank regiments in, which is going to be nice.
Come to attention, lads.
Quickly does it now, chaps. Anti-tank regiment. Let's push you out this way, as I'm more likely to encounter the Germans somewhere out here. Let's get you moving at full speed just to get you on the frontier as fast as possible. Hopefully you are reasonably well replenished before you push off there. So yes, these guys have got a couple of Piat launchers. These are going to be good at sinking some pretty crappy boings into some German tanks. Piat obviously being spring-operated or spring-fired. Let's get another anti-tank team ready. And then I think what I'm going to start doing is fortifying some of my towns. So when I can, I'm going to build an anti-tank. Or rather, a... engineer brigade, I should say. Let's get this guy on defense, holding this oil depot. If anybody comes and attacks him, we'll be able to hold our ground at least. Okay, here we go. We do have hostiles around here. Hold over this way. Okay, we've encountered some Germans at least. Let's reroute. Get our anti-tank teams over there. Right, no, this guy needs to come down here and try and deal with these guys. We've got an engineer brigade going in. Set into aggressive, take that off of them. Fight together in assault mode. Get ready to go and sweep and clear the town. Got to see what's going on. This regiment should be able to beat these engineers pretty soundly in combat. Engineers don't have much in the way of firepower, and we've got some machine guns that we can pump into them. The bazookas as well, the Piat launchers are going to help. Did you save when you started this battle? Yes, I did, Sanhal. We've got going to be saving in the next minute or so. There we go, that engineer regiment doesn't stand much of a chance. We've just got to kick them out. Here we go. Anti-tank team is here in time. Just managing to deal with these guys here.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. They've got half tracks out very, very early. Right, can we push them off of this, or are we going to be in a bit of a bother? We might be worth falling back. Let's pull up here if we can and use this as a kind of resupply base. I want to get some more anti-tank equipment wheeled up to the front line if I can. That's going to really help. Let's get up there and try and take that if we can. Our other anti-tank team are going to want to get up there. Try and take that town if we can. Okay, another save coming in. Let's get a fresh ammunition depot built. Right, another quick save here. Libya at the 5-minute mark. The game is having a bit of a mare there with like text. You can see it's not very stable. That's Libya at the 5-minute mark.
Ready, sir.
Pull these guys over. We know there's enemies out here, and with the 2 Piat launchers, they should be okay, but well, we'll see. We'll see how they go. We'll go and try and take this village off them with some vigour if we can. Try and show some fire discipline. I probably want you guys to be fully replenished before you go out, because you're not very good without your Achilles, unfortunately.
What's the situation?
I'm kind of interested to see where the enemy garrison is. As soon as I can detect it, I'll be in a much better spot to try and engage them. Hello, Mace Attack, good to see you. We've got this area, which means we're now getting the replenishments. Let's see, let's get a second year. I know that I wanted to get that engineer brigade built, but I think we're going to go aggressive here and try and just engage them outright if we can. Let's see, we've got a what's-it unit here. Let's see if we can get some anti-tank discipline out. Don't think we're going to win in this engagement. We're getting hit pretty hard. Fall back, fall back. Come up north. Let's get these guys in assault mode to push south, try and support you. These guys, let's get them over. How are we doing? Drag them up north, we'll get our guys to intercept from behind, and then we should be in a pretty good spot. If we can dig them out of that village there, we should be okay. You get up here. You two can fight in tandem. Go and get yourself some first aid. Right. Okay. I want to try and kick them out of this village. It's quite clear that they have some sort of garrison in this village, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm dealing with just yet. There we go. Anti-tank team should do a pretty good job here. The Achilles are going to be doing some bang-up damage. Managed to kill a couple of their infantry units already. The machine guns on our half-tracks here, the M3A1, one of the American ones, I believe, leased to us as part of the war effort. They managed to destroy one of them. We are carving them up pretty good, though. Those Achilles, taking them for a big old smack. The Panzer II at the back doesn't have enough firepower to deal with a couple of Achilles. This is really only a light reconnaissance troop. Let's get our guys moving through. If I can find out what is stopping us from capturing this. We've got some infantry coming in behind. Let's dig them out. Got more guys coming in over there. Let's get our other unit over, and then let's pull our other unit down here as well. I want to see what's around, because if we found the enemy's headquarters, it's better that we force our advantage early if we can. This is a good emote, it is. It's a really good emote. I feel it captures quebNoises very good. We've got a fucking three-way pincer here. They're in pretty bad shape. They're gone. Here we go. This is the enemy headquarters. Let's destroy their tank regiment headquarters immediately, and let's reveal their base if we can. There it is. So we found the German position, which is awesome. We're going to be able to try and force an advantage here quite early, which is what we want. If we can knock this out, they're not going to be able to supply any of their tanks, which is perfect. Let's try and get some more regiments forward if we can. We're going to get another Achilles anti-tank team, and we're going to try and bring them into the fold if possible. Try and knock out these guys. If I can remove the bunkers and all other things around this location, we're going to put fighting spirit on them so that they're less likely to rout. Yeah, if I can remove all of the enemy bunkers from around here, we'll be in pretty good shape. Let's get ready to engage that mechanized division down there. Anti-tank team pull forward. Or just bomb them. It's going to take me a little while to get carpet bombing because I'm using bonus abilities and stuff. Let's keep those as semi-aggressive. Come on, come forward, get involved. There's a war on. Anti-tank teams are doing good. We're getting battered with artillery though. We've got to try and clear them out so we have access to this town. Anti-tank team is pulling back. Those guys are in the middle of a rearm and replenishment here. This isn't going to be good enough. I don't think we'll be able to do that. Pull back a little bit. Try and get your Achilles on the field. There it is. Get your Achilles on the field and then re-engage. Takes a moment. There he is, just rolling out of the barracks. And then let's get them engaged as best we can quickly. There it is. Other one's just rolling out. 2 Achilles should be enough. Are we in a state of retreat? Yes, we are. Pull back. We've done good damage. Right, fall back to our village to the north. That's got to be how we play it. We've got to get replenishment sorted. Right, anything else I can bring forward? We are struggling a little bit with artillery. Let's see if I can get an air force up in any reasonable time. It's going to take a little bit of financial backing, but what can you do? They are giving chase. We can get back there in good time, though. We should be alright. If they bring any tanks up, we still have our 4 Achilles. Let's go for the save. 10-minute save. Let's see then. So we are saving at 1, 2, 3, the 10-minute mark, just in case we crash. And we can carry on this engagement. Very nice. We should be able to give chase to these guys reasonably effectively. The Achilles should be pretty good at shutting them down. Right, everybody form up in assault formation. Group up. Everybody get your replenishment and then we should be good to go. Keep giving chase on that panzer if we can. Looks like the Achilles are getting bogged down. Come back and resupply and then we'll recapture that village that they've taken for the sake of the economy.
Come to attention, lads.
Right, anything else I can do here? Not really. Let's get our buildings placed. It's good that we've been able to give them a bit of a bloody nose, but we've got to keep applying the pressure. They've got a nasty economy, Germany, and if they force their plight, they will. They'll fucking give us a really hard time, so we need to keep going. Right. Let's see there. Build our airfield in about 100 gold or so. Let's bring this guy into the frontier if we can. Get him engaging as well. Lots of anti-tank equipment in the field, which is exactly what we need if they're building panzer corps and stuff.
Moving into position.
Okay. Let's see how we do then. Next engagement coming in. Carpet bombing's still about 800, 900 experience away. It's going to take a little while for sure. Probably won't have it for this fight. Let's see how we go. We got a good number of enemy bunkers down, which is important. We've just got to stop them from spamming units. The more units we can destroy and knock out, the better. Oh, they've got fucking Jag Panthers up and over there. Let's see if we can dig them out of the city, because our anti-tank infantry should have a bit of an advantage. Attack and group. If we can dig them out of the city with the anti-tank teams, we'll be in a good spot. Because vehicles are vulnerable in the city. Infantry gets a bonus, but these other guys are vulnerable. Here we go. Let's try and get our engagement started. In we go. Deal with those Yag Panthers. Those are the big guys. There we go. Let's get the Achilles to work. All of the anti-tank equipment. We've done well. Oh, wow. Their fucking half-tracks are blowing up like nothing. Holy shit. Our superior force just kicked in the front door. They've got a medium tank regiment. They've got Panzer IIIs up. Not good. That's definitely going to give us a bit of a sore arse. Come on, knock that out. Get rid of their supply chain. Difficult. Come on, get it. Okay, we've captured this village. Let's pull back up north. Try and get some resupply going. Keep going. Pull back. Keep going back, ungroup and come north. We've got to get some resupply going. Those medium tanks are really going to give us a hard time. Pull all the way up. Let's get some resupply going. Airfield, need to get that built. Yeah, it is a blast from the past, isn't it, Social? Speaking of blasting from the past, I am getting absolutely carved up. And they're deploying some medium tanks towards my headquarters. I need to try and keep the pressure up once everybody's healed and get them down there if I can. Combat morale is going to be suffering a little bit, but I've got to keep trying to apply the pressure. Otherwise, those medium tanks are just going to go and roll over my base. Get our airfield built if we can. We're going to build it at the back so it's safe. Keep going, chaps. Try and knock it out. He doesn't have any supply. We go for their core headquarters. We'll be in a good spot. We're going to be saving at the 15-minute mark here. Get that artillery unit. Oh, yeah, he's really shitting in our cereal here. Not good. That half-track regiment is without supply because we managed to destroy the building, which is very important. So let's try and keep the pressure up here. If we can, we'll destroy that tank area there. All those medium tanks just buzzed by. Very nasty. Can I get out? Yeah, one of them. And we need to build an oil depot to try and offset that. Get their core division headquarters. If we knock that out, there you go. That's a good fucking blow to the enemy. Get rid of that. Excellent stuff. We may even have the Air Force up. They've got units rolling in and around. How are they doing? It's taken a little bit of time to get units on the field. Go on, keep it going, keep it going. Attack's got good momentum, people are falling back. Morale's starting to suffer in these engagements. These bunkers, pillboxes, they're difficult. Difficult fish to fry, to be sure. Are you counting the save? Are you continuing the save from the other day? No, I am not. This is a fresh save. Let's go Libya 15 if we can. Libya 15. How are we doing? People's combat morale is starting to suffer. How are you doing? You're not doing too bad. Get back into the engagement. Come back up. Just do a quick rearm. You guys move down here. Hopefully there's no medium tanks kicking about. How are we doing on the airfield here? We're starting to get some Lancasters up. We'll be able to get them involved in a moment. Very shortly we're going to have our carpet bombing ability and about 100 experience. Then old Field Marshal Monty is going to, really bring some fury down on people. So let's keep the push going, and we'll try and get rid of their other infantry core buildings. And then we are good to go. Right. Let's keep the war pushing. It does go up a little bit quicker. Toria captured by Germany. Those are medium tanks. I am not going to be able to resist these guys. Might be able to get a little bit of damage off on them, but they're definitely going to be feeling it. Keep the damage going. I might be able to get some carpet bombs out. I'm going to need them over here for sure. Right, so let's get some Lancasters out. Try and get these guys all bombed out before they absolutely destroy my buildings. Let's get some engineers made. Can't afford it just yet. The Lancasters are out, although they have flown out of bounds for the moment. Come on, Lancasters. Give me a hand here. Bombers going in. This is called collateral damage. I don't mind it. Okay, I've bombed the snot out of them, but I don't think it's going to save my building. Unless I quickly... No, they got the damn thing. Okay. Not the end of the world. I've tabbed out.
Ready, sir.
Acceptable casualties.
Right away,
I
sir.
did just carpet bomb, like, a settlement to try and do that. Killed thousands. Okay, I've absolutely shanked them. Brilliant. Right, what we need to do now is try and see if there are any enemies digging around. I need to build another mechanized division headquarters to make for the one that I just lost. They're in a weird place where they don't have any resupply, and I do. Those medium tanks do not have any supply. Those are the ones from earlier. We'll try and get those built if we can. Hopefully those Lancasters will be back up in a moment. I don't have the money for any bombing runs, though.
What's the situation?
Right, let's try and get two of our more veteran units here that are at full strength to pull away. You guys come this way. No, you guys go that way, you guys go that way. You two together. Aggressively start attacking this medium tank regiment. We've got some Spitfires going up to try and engage these tanks. Some ground attack aircraft. Let's see how they do. They're trying to defend their airfield. Literally... Oh, well, I say literally nothing. That's not bad. Not a bad little attack pass there. Looks like they're going to start engaging stuff if I'm not careful. Those Spitfires are doing well. Keep the attack going, lads. You're doing a bang-up job. There we go. Coming in again. Excellent job, chaps. Well done. Pushing these guys back. Right. Let's go and wrap up these people. How are we doing? You hold this area. You've been doing quite well. I forgot you were sitting down here for ages. If we can just mop up the last of their units, we'll be in good shape. You give chase to those engineers. You finish off that mechanised regiment. And let's start splitting people off to try and find the last few remaining German sites. Get people over there as well. There's one unit up here. Who are you? Medium tank regiment. You might struggle to get him on your own. He's at full crack. Let's get some support over there. Let's reattach you to your regiments. Let's see. Anybody else? Mechanised needs reattaching to a building. We're going to save at the 20-minute mark, because again, crashes are very likely, unfortunately. 20-minute mark. I've saved it. It's the year 2000. What can you do? As long as it's saved. Oh, the cheeky shits are building fucking bunkers. Absolutely not. Does not slide with me, I'm afraid. Oh, here we go. Quickly get our guys out for an intercept attack. Well, apparently they're over here. So if you look at this guy's attacking that tank unit. Apparently this tank unit is up and over here somewhere. We might be able to give chase here. Now my half-tracks should be a little bit faster than his medium tanks. Let's see how we do here. This unit defending. There we go. We're literally wall hacking the shit out of this guy, but there you go. Quick drink for us. Not bad, not bad. Medium tank unit has been engaged and destroyed, which is perfect. We're literally just mopping up. Engineer regiment, let's get you on him. Get aggressive. They're going to be going up and holding this area, but my tanks are going to flush them out. Here they are. Are they moving? They're at medium speed. They managed to really open the gap on us here. Right, go aggressive. Increase your combat efficiency, which is this red bar. How much damage they do. Get them in. Excellent shooting in the rear there. Hopefully our Achilles are going to last. Doesn't look like it. Let's get some Lancasters up there. Give them a hand if we can. Bring a Lancaster up. Start some bombing runs. A couple of Lancasters will do. No fighter support needed for them. Right, go and secure this town for me. Make sure it doesn't fall back into enemy hands. How are we doing here? Everybody else is doing fine, holding various defensive positions. Let's get our anti-tank team forward. It's a little bit overkill calling in 2 Lancasters, but what can you do? The Achilles have done an alright job. They've managed to knock out 2 of them, but in come the Piat team. Excellent shooting. That's quite a lot of anti-tank equipment. There's not going to be much they can do here. Attack together. There you go. Excellent shooting with the anti-tank equipment. And the grenade for the finish. Very nice. Couple of engineers here. Let's get them engaged and destroyed. Don't know whether there are any other German units creeping around.
Where are we needed?
Give chase at full speed. That one engineer running for his life. That's literally all he can do, though. Shoot him down.
Requesting
There you go. Refinery repair complete. No idea where the last hostile units are. Let's go and try and just dig out those remaining towns and villages. Right, engineers. I don't think we'll really need them, but here we go. War crimes, that's it. It's got to be done. Well, there's running away, and then there's, you know, surrendering, isn't there?
Where are we needed?
People running away are no good.
Ready, sir.
Because they're just going to start fighting again when they get their morale back. We're going to hold you up here, and we're going to get you to go and start having a look around. Our reconnaissance overflights. Let's start having a nice look around the map. Just in various positions. See if we can dig out... Oh, there you go. Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Always ready to help.
Okay, all I've got is an engineer team. You guys are going to have to try and hold next to the machine gun on this barracks building and hope that this will be enough to get them.
Always ready to help, sir.
Let's see how you guys do. Come on, combat engineers. Get yourself some kills, lads. If that's going to be enough.
Always ready to help, sir.
Not really the most combat proficient team, but they've all I've got over here.
On the move. We'll
Get up there and try and give them a good socking. They are actually attached to a building. So there is, somewhere, some Germans.
Where are we needed?
Just got to find the blackguards. Oh, there you go. Another unit from down there. So I'm guessing
Needed. Redeployment.
down here somewhere there is another German position.
Always ready to help, sir.
Keep plying your trade, chaps. You get down here, get into that resupply zone. Do I have any more Spitfires about? Yes, I do. Come and recon down here for me. This looks like prime real estate.
Always ready to help,
I
sir.
want these engineers to keep trying forcing those kills out.
Where are we needed?
You keep going. I know it's an anti-tank team, but let's see if we can
Requesting redeployment.
get aggressive on them, because there's clearly some bad guys still around. If they're attached to a building, like this marker, you see these these regiment decals. If they're attached to a building, that means there is a building in supply somewhere that is fueling them, which means there's a second core HQ, and if there's a second core HQ, there it is. We found their second buildings. Let's get these things engaged and destroyed.
Where are we needed?
So they've got a second bloody base. Cheeky shits. Let's see, can we get our Lancasters down here? Yes, we can. Let's bomb the snot out of their core headquarters. There we go. The benefit of having an air force.
Progress. Requesting orders. Redeployment in progress.
You guys pulled back.
Will there be tigers there?
Got quite a lot of anti-tank equipment. Hold back.
Redeployment in
We'll bring in the planes. Let's get a little bit of infantry up and over there.
Requesting orders.
Let's get you back over here. Are you reattached? Let's get you reattached. Get you some health back.
Where are we needed? Where are we needed? Deployment in progress.
Hope this is going to be enough. There's a fuel depot down there. Let's get you on him if you
Requesting
can.
deployment in progress.
Knock that out.
Requesting orders.
Okay.
Deployment in progress.
Back into attack formation. Move in together as one unit. And then we'll support the Lancasters that are coming in. Get the machine guns on them. Nasty little rocket barrage there from them, but we've got so many fucking half-tracks, they'll be mad to sit there for too long. There we go.
Where are we needed? On the move.
Keep the attack going. There we go, that's their anti-tank teams dealt with. They got one of our fucking M3s. Nasty business. Not much I can really do about this other than just keep trying to keep the war on.
Way, sir. What's the situation?
Get up and over. Bombing the snot out of their core headquarters. It's going to take them a little bit of time. Get those bazookas, lads. Very nice. 25-minute mark. Let's get another save out. It's been a long mission. I've struggled to get this going. The 20... Oh, God, that's nowhere near the right place. 25-minute mark. Sorry about all the save games, but this game does have a tendency to crash. Lancaster's coming in again. A bit of a steep bomb drop angle. I definitely don't want to get too close to that. Let's try and destroy the core headquarters quickly so that their enemy buildings run out of supply. Here's our other units just on station at the right time. Let's keep the pressure up from this angle. And let's kick the Germans out of Libya. Second promotion, which is great. Bombers can pull back. And without supply, these guys are going to be in real trouble. So let's keep the force up, basically. So what you'll see here, this blue bar, their supply stockpile is starting to drop. When that goes down to 0, they cannot build any more or supply any more infantry, which is perfect for us. So, although to be honest, I don't think they're going to have time for those blue bars to run out. There we go, we've captured this area. Let's see, engineers. I'm going to repair that half-track building, save me getting into some bother. There we go, keep the war up. Shell the shit out of him. Get over there and deal with him. Bazooka team move up and just recapture that area. Don't know what's going to be around, but we'll see. Very nice. Anti-tank team pushing up. He's got no supply chain. Oh, it's eating a lot of rockets. Cheeky bastards. We were just really lucky because we were able to shut down the German advance before they were able to get their heavy units. Here we go. Let's hope you guys have got enough. Let's give you just a little bit of fighting prowess just to try and win this trade, because you don't have as many machine guns as them. You've only got anti-tank rockets. You're not suited for this engagement, so a little bit of fighting spirit should give you enough morale to get through this engagement. You're actually giving them a damn good fight here. Well done. Excellent. You've got them on the back foot. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Excellent. Right, so let's figure out where people are. We've got one unit of enemies down here somewhere. It's just a case of digging the Germans out now. We've got their second headquarters, which means they won't have another one. Here we go. You were able to stop the advance before they advanced, exactly. So he's just get an intercept force in over there. You guys need to go back to rearm and repair anyway. So let's get you stationed in and over. Let's use our Spitfires here to just do a reconnaissance overflight of the last remaining city. You guys just sit tight. See if anybody creeps in. You get over there. Just defend these different areas as best we can. Where's that Spitfire? Oh, we got an anti-tank team. They don't have an accompanying barracks, so they are low on health. Let's hope the machine gun fire here from the M3A1s is going to be enough to put them down. It looks like it will be. I've got 2 machine guns in their fucking regiments. Nasty guys, man. That's a lot of firepower, 2 machine guns. That's more than I have. I've got an extra rifleman. But it's not enough. The machine guns are just too much. Keep the fight going, chaps. Get him in column formation. Let's get over there. 30 minutes save. I think we're going to be okay. I don't think I'll need to do a 30-minute. I think this is the last unit I'm dealing with here. I've just got to wipe him out and then he's done. Come on. There you go. Just drive the Willys Jeeps right into him. The last guy's got a bazooka. Hopefully he doesn't hit our wounded M3. Save our personnel. Come on, keep him going. Drive into the city after him. Sneaky bastard's going to try and go for a kill on one of our Jeeps. Hopefully we'll be okay. Keep him pushed back. He's got a little bit of resistance. In cities, like infantry get like massive bonuses to their protection here. 4 defense and 20% machine gun resistance. So definitely, the witch hunt is on. Crash incoming, I know, right? Look at the cheeky fucker. Just kill. Look, he's out in the open. He's as good as yours. There you go. Come on. There it is. Mission 1. Lovely. So in the first few minutes of the match, it was really neck and neck for building. I managed to pull ahead a little bit, which is great. And then we managed to get a larger lead as we found their headquarters, which is perfect. We managed to spam some anti-tank infantry regiments, so that's what the Germans spammed. We spammed half-track regiments, and our mostly mechanised force was able to overpower their primarily infantry force. But those medium tanks that they got out were really nasty. They really hurt us. Tanks are a very big deal in this. You can see where we destroyed their first base here, and they were able to rebuild it, the cheeky bastards. Very, very nasty. Okay, so, not bad at all. Let's have a drink of water. And that is the enemy pushed out of Libya. That is turn 1. We're now going to, let's say, save. Let's go. No, we've already got a turn 1 save. Let's end turn. And let's see what the enemy are going to do. So they are pushing into central China. We're going to quick resolve that. They've defeated the American garrison in central China. Germany pushes into Belarus. Very, very heavily outnumbered. The Russians have been pushed back, losing an infantry division in the war. An infantry unit pushes into Eastern Europe. And some of their other units push in towards Caucasus. Very nice. Good stuff. That was more effective than expected. It was. Okay, so the Germans are very much tied up in the Eastern Front at the moment. Let's start pulling some of our guys in towards these areas over here. So we want to keep capturing Africa, just a little bit at a time if we can. The enemy is currently bordering France here. We've got France there. They're probably going to go for attack on my hometown if I'm not careful here. Now let's get some armoured divisions up. Let's get an armoured division operating out of Libya here. We could go and try and siege Southern Europe, because that will put the pressure on the Germans. So let's move into Southern Europe, capture that off them for 5 currency, and then let's station some men here in French North Africa. And also, let's see actually. Yeah, let's station some men in French North Africa and French West Africa. We're going to get East Africa captured, and we're going to keep going like this. I've got no money, so we're going to save this as turn 2. Turn 2. And we'll go from there. Right, return to the game. I literally can do nothing else as I've upgraded my tank regiment here in Southern Europe. I'm expecting a reasonably robust German response here. We'll see whether they come on the aggressive. And let's see how we do. The bulk of the Japanese force is pushed into Manchuria, with Western China now falling to the enemy. A large attack on Russia. Russia has been defeated. They're going to try and get their homeland back, but it is in vain. So Russia has been captured by the Germans, which is pretty nasty. Enemy's got some armoured force up and about. Definitely scary. Saudi Arabia gives me 3. Palestine gives me 1, so we're going to push into Saudi Arabia. Persia is actually really profitable. I wonder if they'll give me that. Right.
Ready, sir.
So the conundrums that I have in front of me at the moment are as follows. They do have an airborne regiment here at the Marshall Islands. Very, very scary. Very, very scary indeed. Because I've only got infantry stationed here. I have no air force in sort of this part of Asia at the moment. I'm very, very limited on what I can do here. Let's just capture the Congo, because everything's economy.
Waiting for orders.
Now, if I hold French North Africa and Southern Europe here, I'm going to be in a pretty decent spot. I could try and get some aggression here in France, or even build some units in the UK and try and push into the French coast. That might give me something. Just a very delicate game of checkers. My Indian defensive army base here has everything. It's got infantry division, mechanized tanks, and airfield. So India's pretty safe for the moment. I don't need it doing much. I could try and go on the aggressive against the Chinese, or the Japanese, I should say. My bad. But most of this part of China is connected to Manchuria here, which means if I push into central China, it's going to leave me at the full force of their Chinese forces. And again, these guys, unsupported, is nasty. Does the campaign have a goal, Lemberg? Yes. So so basically, it's me, Russia, and America allied against Japan and Germany. The Axis powers, so Japan and Germany, will win if they capture 2 capitals or 2 home provinces. So they've already captured Russia. If they capture either Great Britain or America, we lose as the Allied powers. In order to win as the Allied powers, we have to capture Germany and Japan. So there's a lot to play for here, definitely. So the bulk of the Russian armoured force that is left is currently stationed here in Caucasus. I'm currently in and around Saudi Arabia. I've got to get more reinforcements funneled in towards, say, Libya and stuff. That's really what I need at the moment. I do need to get some more tanks and other equipment as well as upgrades. That's obviously a very big part of this. Now, I've got £61 in the bank. What could I get with this? I could get access to flame tanks. Mechanized production reduces maintenance costs for mechanized vehicles, which is nice. I could get SAS commandos, long-range artillery. There's a lot of upgrades that I need to get. There's nothing really that increases my anti-tank equipment, if I'm honest. Proximity fuses. There's anti-aircraft stuff. Yeah, nothing really I have is very anti-tank oriented. Right. I'm in a bit of a weird vice here. If I push into France while the German forces are away, that could give me a large advantage. I just don't want to lose Southern Europe. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to get we're going to make an aggressive action into France here if we can. So let's push north through French North Africa. I need to still try and funnel reinforcements over this way, and that's really going to be in the form of a couple of infantry units. That's all I can spare. But the main bulk of the fighting is going to be happening here in units. What units does the 10% health affect? Infantry. The Special Forces upgrade I have affects infantry.
Ready, sir.
So I think we're going to go on aggressive against these guys. So we're going to pull our units from French North Africa into central France, and then I'm going to support them with
Come to attention, lads.
maybe an airborne unit. I think that will do. We're going to get an airborne unit in there, and then your man here in Southern Europe is just going to have to grit his teeth and hope that he's good enough to stop the Axis advance on his own, because there's nobody else nearby. Right, so the Congo is going to be falling into British control, so is Palestine, and if I can, Persia, if the Russians don't capture it.
Come to attention,
India's going to be okay. Papua New Guinea desperately needs to be upgraded to an air force, which is 80 money. So if I wait one more turn, I should be able to upgrade at least one, and then the turn after that, another one. Okay, let's get our fight in France ready. We're just going to save as turn 3 here. Just get it all saved. Good stuff. And then we're going to, not end game, we're going to start the RTS. France, there it is. Immediately clicking the save button. We're going to save this as France 00. And then let's get rocking and rolling. So we actually have a warship here. Let's take a look. We've got a King George battleship. That means I can deploy a second Corps HQ and some infantry, which means I do have some staging here, although it looks like there are some bunkers that I need to work on. So we're going to bring the King George battleship up, and we're going to get them to engage. So we're definitely on the French coast, aren't we? Right. So the enemy's got mechanised divisions, but it's mostly going to have infantry. I'm going to start an emphasis on motor pools. I'm going to go anti-tank to begin with. Let's bring the King George battleship up. Get it over here if I can, facing this way, and then we're going to pound the shit out of that bunker with all those deck guns, because there's a lot of enemies around there. Okay. Looks like I'm going to need an artillery brigade as well, so let's get that sorted. We'll get some infantry units made, as we always do. Enemy bunkers. Right, let's start pounding the snot out of them with the big, old 14-inch guns on the King George there. There it goes. Ready? Fantastic stuff. So we're just going to barrage the snot out of them if we can. Right. A couple of them. Once those are built, we're going to just start using our barrage ability to try and clear our way into Savigny. Savigny? Lovely stuff. It's going to take a little bit of time. Try and get some sieges up and about. Quickly get that built. Try and get some paratroopers in on the action as well if I can. It's going to take time though. Quickly get that built. Try and clear out as many bunkers as I can for the boys here. Hello, Mikey. Good to see you, mate. Right, couple of grenadier units. Mortar infantry. Could also go with heavy infantry, but I think the mortars will be enough. Let's rock and roll with this, because we definitely want the mortar projectiles here to start clearing towns and villages and stuff. Let's bring them forward. Try not to tab out the game. And then let's unpack our airborne division headquarters. Bring them up there and let the resupply kick in. Have we knocked out that bunker yet? Next salvo should do it. Come on, King George. Look at all those deck guns. Give him a... There you go. Barrage the next target now. Excellent. Right, we've got the mortar teams just getting ready now. I don't have any SAS, but what can I do? Right, let's start pushing into this part of the town here. If we come across some bunkers, we're going to just let either the King George or these guys deal with them. Okay, let's let these guys mortar that thing there, not engage. Get the mortars going. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take an ass load of time to mortar that. Right. That's going to take too long. Prepare the men. It's time to assault. Jesus Christ, look at the state of this. This place is absolutely crawling in German machine gun bunkers. This is going to be a long, bloody, protracted battle. This is. It's going to be awful. Right, let's see if we can't roll up a heavy infantry regiment, see if we can help them out with the endeavour of clearing these bunkers. It's going to be good XP, but this is going to be a slog. A lot of men are going to lose their lives. What's the price for a mile, Q? A lot of young men, unfortunately. Right, that bunker destroyed. Pull back. Go and get yourself some first aid, chaps. I need to get myself a ammo dump just to cover the cost of these guys coming in. Mortar unit, 3 machine guns, and an anti-tank regiment. An anti-tank trooper. Very versatile unit. Did we destroy that bunker? Yes, we did. Let's start attacking the ones further inland. Help our guys out with the engagement. Get back in there on assault mode. Increase your attack efficiency. Move in together. There you go. Group fighting. And let's get in. Right, these guys. Airborne Division. Too low ammunition at the moment. Let's just get that constructed just over here if I can. It's out of the way. All of this time that I'm faffing around with this is time that the Germans have the advantage. Definitely going to take me a long time to dig through these. Look at them all! Look at them! Just keep the barrage going. It's a little bit of time, but we got a lot of mortar fire. Can I increase the firepower of our mortars? 25% to attack speed. Let's do that. More mortars we can get out, the better. Right, okay. Morale is starting to suffer a little bit. Let's try and keep attacking this other one. They can all mutually support each other, which is the really annoying bit. Okay. Oh my god, they're already fucking here. Holy shit. Pull back. Right, King George. Can you start bombing the shit out of these guys? No? Okay, right. I need anti-tank equipment. And I need it now. I don't have any anti-tank. Right, okay. Let's pack up the artillery units. I've got no choice. I've got to start fielding anti-tank. If they've already got them, I'm in big trouble. There we go. Could try and push out in a different direction. Let's see. Save. Will do. This is France 0-0. This is going to be France 1-2-3 at the, well, we'll call it 5-minute mark, and then we'll save again at 10. Keep working those bunkers, please, King George. Wow, they've routed those guys quickly. Good God. Nice shooting. Bring forward the bazooka teams. Let's see if we can make some headway up here into Percy. Right. Anti-tank teams ready. We're just going to have to just try and see if we can force an advantage on this side. Because all of those bunkers are just too tightly wrapped around the left flank. Aggressive mode. Try and intercept these guys. Right, what are my options? Oh, here we go. Get these guys engaged. Anti-tank teams. Nice job. That's a lot of infantry that they've got to contend with. Get the Piats and the machine guns up. We are carving them. Their anti-tank team is not best suited against fighting our guys. Although they do cause a lot of morale damage.
Moving into position. We'll do our best, sir.
Try and keep the fire up if you can, lads.
Come to attention, lads.
Right.
Yes, sir.
I've got to try and deal with these guys.
Come to attention, lads. For king and country.
Keep the pressure up. If we can destroy
Come
them,
to attention, lads.
that gives us a little bit better ground to hold with here. Let's see how we do. Just try and carve them up as they come past. Bit of fire discipline, please, chaps.
Ready, sir.
Shoot down those Jagdpanzers if we can. Or Jagdpanthers. Naval bomb, I know. Let's see if we can keep that up. Let's see if we can get rid of this bunker now. It'll take a bit of time, but if I can capture this village, brilliant.
What's the situation?
Jesus Christ, the fucking fortifications stretch for miles. Pull back. Shit out.
well before striking.
Right. I'm just going to have to try and keep focusing on my infantry. There's not really much else I can do.
Come to attention,
My
lads.
morale is really suffering though. Keep those bunkers getting pounded. The more of these division headquarters I get, the more money I get, so I've just got to try and keep the economy going if I can. Deploying a second core HQ might be an idea, but where do I even deploy it? Because I'm going to be completely encompassed here. Right, get another one of these built.
Ready, sir.
You guys all
Right
moraled
away,
up,
sir.
yes? Let's get the fight in if we can.
Come to
See if we
attention,
can't
lads.
destroy
Forward, march.
these positions. Look at it! Look at it! We can just capture this village, just get a little bit of a foothold. Yeah, I'm in fucking hot water here.
Come to attention, lads.
They deserve carpets, they do, if I can get them.
Ready, sir.
If I can carpet bomb the snot out of these guys, that'd be great. I'm just trying to dig out all of the fortifications around this town so I can capture it, and then once I have it in my supply, attacking these other bunkers is going to be a lot easier.
Come to attention, lads. Right away,
Get
sir.
down here,
Yes, sir.
try and dig this bunker out,
Leave
so we
it
can
to
get
us,
it,
sir.
and it's gone. Destroy that bunker, lads. Use the Piats on it, break through.
Come to attention, lads.
Still not under our
Come to
control.
attention, lads.
Try as we may.
Over the top, lads. Come to attention, lads.
Unit routing. These guys are holding a little bit longer. Just keep the big deck guns working. Okay, get this guy down. Save on the 10-minute mark. Okay. This is going to be a fucking slog, chat. It's going to be so bad. Right. There's no quick way of doing this without being able to get tanks. I've only got one King George battleship available. Destroy that bunker. Capture this village.
The situation. Setting up.
Defeating all enemy armies. There's nobody else nearby. Guess I've just got to keep pushing those bunkers back as best I
Right
can.
away, sir. Yes, sir.
Get over here quickly.
Setting up. Ready, sir. Forward.
Everybody get rearmed and repaired. Right. Heavy infantry teams are going to be a bit naff here. I need more anti-tank equipment to the front line.
What's the situation?
That's going to be the best way to deal with this. I've just got to have so much anti-tank equipment. I'm going to pay dearly in ammunition for it, but there's not much I can do about it. Let's get this as Battle Group 1.
Setting up.
And let's push back in if we can. You still dealing the killing blows to them. Thank you very much. Thank you very much there to Captain Gingerbeard, 26 months.
Yes, sir.
Very, very kind, sir. Good to have
For
you in.
king and country.
Let's keep pushing these guys back. It's all we can do. Right. Keep pushing these guys back. I had no idea I was going to be encountering these kind of defences here.
Come to attention, lads.
There we go. We got it. Okay, we got it. Fall back, fall back. We've finally got supply lines.
Ready, sir.
Thank fuck for that. That took a while. Right. Ammunition suffering. Build more ammo dumps.
What's the situation?
Bring these guys forward as part of Battle Group 2.
Moving into position.
And then let's keep sweeping these bunkers. The more bazookas I can bring up, the longer the enemy bunkers will be stunned for, and the better chance I have of destroying them
We will stand and fight.
without taking as much damage.
Hoping for a nice stroll.
not at least to say that these guys are coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Ready on attack mode. Thank you very much there to Atom Murney for the 23 months. Very, very kind. There are hostiles coming in from over there. Let's try and keep those bunkers going. The King George battleship, I'm just going to assign to that. Oh my fucking god. Right, pull back to the town. Pull back to the town. We'll make our hold here. Holy fucking shit. Start bombarding these guys. Right, hold in and around the town. King George, just keep pounding them. The town gives us a slight defensive bonus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Carpet bombing is going to be coming up. I can try and get rid of that cluster as best I can. Okay, we've managed to repel them. Right, come back over here. Battle group 1 and 2. Right. Pound that cluster just there. Nice one. Right. Let's keep going.
We'll do our best, sir. What's the situation? Moving into position. Do our best, sir.
Get the attacks going in. That King George nearly friendly fired us then. Hold fire. Can you attack these guys further inland? Yes, you can. Get the guns on him. There you go. Good shots, good shots. Oh, tab out again. There we go, keep going. Right, okay, Battle Group 1, retreat, Battle Group 2, retreat. And then we're going to try and get, well, just what we can sorted. Okay, let's get Battle Group 2 ready here. We're going to get them ready with one more of them. Okay, I'm going to try and get some paratroopers out on the field as well for anti-infantry work. Let's get 2 light airborne regiments, and then we'll try and get them distributed as best we can. Right, Battle Group 2, you're going to be getting an extra infantry regiment. Come over here. Battle Group 1, let's get you up towards this village if we can. Try and take Percy from them. You're on your own for the moment, but you do have the most veterancy. Let's get some more ammunition built if we can. Going to mostly be trying to depend on what I have here. It's not going to be very much. This airborne unit is going to be folding in as part of Battle Group 1. Airborne guys are very, very good at anti-infantry work, which is why they're going in with these guys. Get them in assault mode. Everybody push in together. Let's take that town off of them. They've got the Sten guns, might want to save. Very good point. That's going to be the 15-minute mark here. France at 15. That's 50. That's Joe doing awful keyboard controls. Wouldn't be the first time. Right then. Shouldn't airbornes drop in from the sky? You can, or you can just deploy them right from the barracks. I have chose to deploy them from the barracks for the simple for the simple thing that it is cheaper to do so. These guys are dug in, so they're going to take a little bit to dig out, but we've just got a lot of the men assaulting them. I don't think they're going to be able to resist us for too long. Oh Jesus, what a fucking carnage bath that was. Right, keep it going. See if we can take this off of them. Right, your guys, part of 2. Get 2 over to here. Fold in another unit in there. And then we'll get, what, a couple of extra infanteers. Just to try and help with the attack here. Or even, let's do them one better. Let's go heavy infantry for both. And then let's get some more, ammunition here. Oh, we've actually found the enemy headquarters. Jesus, they've settled very close to the front line. Okay, if that's the case, pull back, run for it. And let's attack as a very large entity. Okay, that's great. They've set up extremely close to the front lines. Hold around here. Make them pay for it if they come in. Hold in and around the town. Okay, so we've got an advantage here. We just need to hold our advantage. Excellent.
What's the situation?
Right, part of Battle Group 2 in assault mode. Battle Group 1 could definitely use the help. Pull back, lads, pull back. Battle Group 2, move up. Relieve Battle Group 1. They've got a lot of units on the field, man. This is going to be a fucking slog. Here we fucking go. Right, they've got that. They're going to be pushing down. Battle Group 2, move in. We're just going to go for a quick pause here while I have a drink of water. I'm going to need brain food for this. Okay, we've only got infantry, which is susceptible to bombardment. I can't really build fortifications, to be honest. I've just got to go full attack. If I can destroy this enemy position, this is going to be fantastic. We've just got to go ham. I've got a lot more men than they do. I've managed to mass recruit. Let's push through the town if we can. Use the town as cover. Battle Group 2, push in. We'll use the town as cover. And then we'll go from there. Thank you very much to Tebow. Good to see you, sweetheart. 16 people there. Welcome all. Welcome, welcome. Right. Let's push in and give these guys a damn good dicking if we can. Right. Excellent. Battle Group 2, push in. Let's go for their key buildings if we can.
What's the situation?
Battle Group 1 and 2. Here we go. Battle Group 2. Engage the enemy. There we go, pushing in through the town. That's a lot of British soldiers pushing through. Fighting in the streets. Oh, it's glorious. Oh, here we go. Large enemy attack force. Fighting spirit. Push them back. Come on, Battle Group 2. Get that building down. Get them without supply. There we go. Keep the fight going. Push on up. Go, go, go. Carpet bomb. It's going to take a while before it's ready. Keep those Piats working. Suppress them. Oh, we've got men routing. We've got nothing left at the moment. Okay, it's not awful. It's not awful. Keep the men going. We're pushing them out. Excellent stuff. Keep the assault going on those bunkers. If we can keep the momentum up, they'll be in banging trouble. Use the fighting spirit, lads. That's it. Come on. We got it. Keep the war going. They're coming in for a second wave. Keep the fighting going. You're doing a bang-up job. Keep those Piats working. Holy shit. This is a fucking fight and a half, man. I'm literally just throwing fucking infantry into these mechanized divisions like there is no other way. And there is no other way. Get people forward. We've got a large rout on our right-hand flank here, the Soviet tactic. Keep the war going. Let's destroy their supply line if we can. Once we destroy the division headquarters, we'll pull back for a regroup and rearm. Go, go, go. Pull that shit down. Excellent. Right. Pull back to the village. Pull back to the village. Retreat. Everybody retreat.
Can we have a longer march, sir? What's the situation? Moving into position.
There we go. Just kick those Germans out of there. They've got no resupply line at the moment. Excellent stuff. Not a bad assault at all. Jesus, that was brutal. Right, let's get another infantry division headquarters up. We could even go mechanized, though. Yeah, we'll go mechanized. We'll get some mechanized stuff forward. Christ almighty, that was brutal. Right, okay. Let's take a look then. We could get 10 supply rate, which wouldn't be too bad. Save, I think that's, yeah, after a fight like that, definitely. Let's call that the 20-minute save. Holy shit. Not bad at all, eh? Save up there. Return to game. Very, very nice. Right, everybody group up, move to the edge of the town. Assault group 2, group up. Move to the edge of the town. Excellent stuff. Nice mix of artillery, anti-tank equipment, very heavy on the anti-tank equipment, loads of Vickers machine guns in and about. It's what it requires. Get those guys engaged. Yeah, he's not going to last. He shot a fucking Piat at him. Right, attack group 1 on the right, attack group 2. We're going to be able to bombard all of these guys. Let's get attack group 2 up. There it is, another wave of infantry going in. We're going to try and bomb this cluster here. Try and take out as many of the bunkers as we can. Send it home. Very nice, large amount of enemy bunkers damaged to the point of being destroyed. Let's keep the assault going. The attack group 2 is pretty fresh. There we go, good shooting, good shooting. Attack group 1, let's go. Good amount of guys being attacked in the rear there. Group 2, keep the war going. If we can destroy that mechanised division headquarters, we'll be in a good spot. Another core HQ building. Go on, lads, keep it going. Another core let's get that building up. Excellent, excellent. Keep the war going. Fantastic. Thank you very much for Kinru there for the Twitch Prime. I've got like 1 million people I need to go and thank. I apologise if I missed subs. Well, because I definitely have. I know I have. There it is. Very good. Good to see you, Chinny. Hello, mates. How long have you been there? It's my bad, fella.
The enemy must be annihilated.
Empire Earth looks better than this, you reckon? Oh, that's a bad day to be a fucking infantry division truck. There we go. Attack him in the back. Very good. Awesome stuff. Right then. Let's take a look here. We've got more regiments up and over here. If we can keep the momentum up here, switch to aggressive stance just to try and keep the speed up. If we can get aggressive and try and take these towns and stop them from replenishing and rebuilding, we'll be in a very good spot. Let's try and keep that going. We probably want to build an ass load of these if we can, as well as just a little bit more fuel. Get a ton of these Achilles on the field if we can. Let's get everybody in battle group 1 ready here. Battle group 2, quickly pull back down here. Let's try and defeat these guys quickly. Ungroup. Just so their attack formation is a bit more scattered, allows us for the intercept, which is great. Coming up to the 25-minute mark, which is perfect. Oh god, they're absolutely hammering us. These artillery are anti-infantry, so they've routed 2 of our units almost instantly. I'm hoping to make up for that with copious amounts of anti-tank equipment. Go on. There you go. Excellent stuff. First artillery half-track has been engaged and destroyed. Get everybody up there. Right then. With the bulk of the German force destroyed, we're now going to start breaking people down into like separate battle groups just to go and secure different towns. So let's get you and you together, and you're going to go and engage this area. Let's get you and you together, and you're going to go and capture that area. You are going to go and capture here. You 2 chaps are going to go and capture over here. You and you are going to go and capture down there. And you are going to go and capture, what, like over here. Lovely stuff. Then we've got all of these guys as well that we can start distributing around the map, which is perfect. We didn't get another infantry division headquarters, but I may just. Let's start looking for some Germans.
Ready, sir.
Not bad at all. Let's get our 25-minute save-in. Very good. Very, very happy with that. Right, France, 25 minutes into the battle here. Not doing bad at all. I'm glad I'm being able to really push my trade here. Let's get those guys engaged and destroyed. There you go, that didn't take very long. Got a level up from that, which is awesome. Just go and take the remainder of their towns off of them, and we'll be able to see who or what is around. You guys come in here just in case there is any backcapping going on. Just defend the city square here. Not not bad at all.
Requesting orders.
You chaps should be okay. Just come up here and check out these other towns.
Requesting orders.
I don't think we'll get into too much grief, but, you know, we want to make sure that all of these areas are got reconnaissance done. I think there's a big field over here that the enemy could try and base in if we're not careful, so let's get the anti-tank team to hold here, and we'll get the paratrooper team to go and explore Dampierre there. Very nice. Then once all of this is under British-held control, we'll be in pretty good shape. Nicely held. Everybody get dug in. You guys just dig in. Group up. Attack efficiency. Very nice. Anyone from your family took part in the war? No, I don't think so. Well, actually, so my half-brother's granddad was a merchant seaman, as he was.
Wow, we needed it.
Excellent stuff. There was the last culprit. Right then. Mission 1. Excellent stuff. So yes, the Germans definitely had a slight upper hand on us there, which is nice. But yeah, we were able to really ramp up our objectives against them there. If they were any further back inland, we might have had some trouble, but because they were so close to the coastline, we were really able to hold them back, which is nice. Okay. So we've managed to kick the enemy out of France, which is fantastic. What I probably want to do now is get more infantry to the front line to try and hold these areas, which is part of the conundrum. So let's try and pull some people forward if I can. We're going to get 2 infantry units. We're going to go and move those into Scandinavia if I can. Hopefully that is going to be enough to hold on to there. That's going to be an extra 2 points. Taking a lot of land off the Germans here. Central Europe is going to fall if I have my way about it. End turn. Yes. Philippines is under attack by Japanese air assault. The Philippines has fallen. Ural Mountains is coming under German occupation here. Not good at all. Russians are pushing back in and have retaken Russia from the Germans, which is fantastic. Right. So this is the situation here on the front at the moment. So we've got some Germans isolated here on the French coast. They're going to be in pretty bad shape. If I can just isolate them, that would be fantastic. If I can form a pocket, I can destroy them, all of their regiments in one go. The problem is that they're recruiting quite a few units. My guys here are going to be in real trouble if I'm not careful. I'm going to build an Air Force unit for them so that they might be able to hang on just a little bit longer. Although the guys in New Guinea definitely seem like they're going to be worse off. Can I get Bellamy Lad over there as fast as possible? I've got to get these guys reinforced as best as I can. Now, the guys in New Guinea have really got their work cut out for them here, because if we're next on the chopping block. If they come down from the Marshall Islands and the Philippines, we're going to be bang in trouble here, because New Guinea just isn't going to last against that kind of onslaught. I could pull the guy in New Guinea back towards Australia, but I feel like I should try and at least fight the Japanese for the ground and try and hold position if I can. Just going to be difficult. I just don't have enough resources to spread around. Right. One unit I have can become an airborne regiment.
Come to attention, lads.
And I think old New Guinea here is going to be... In fact, yeah, I think New Guinea is going to be it. That's where the Air Force regiments are at the moment. So let's get an Air Force stationed on New Guinea. They should be able to hold out a little bit better there with some airplanes. Right. Okay. Let's have a drink of water while we can. That's all of our money. We're going to save this as turn 4. For it is turn 4. Or was that turn 5 and I didn't do a turn? That's turn 5, isn't it? I think I just auto-resolved one. Bear with me. There it is. Big Kappa. I think I did miss out turn 4, so we're going to go straight to turn 5. Right. So I'm holding my ground there and there. I feel like I should try and ply my advantage here in the German, or at least up here in these occupied territories. Now, the best place for me to be playing 5D checkers is going to be here, I think. Now, there's lots of enemy tanks around, which is a big problem for me. I'm going to pull one of these units back, if I can.
Ready when you are.
I'm just going to move them back into France if I can, just so they're all in the centre. There we go. Right. The question is, how do I distribute my forces around Germany here? Because Germany has got several armoured divisions, and I've only got one. I think pulling my main armoured division into France and then pulling my mechanised division back to southern Europe is going to be the best way to do it, because the Germans are going to want to take France off me, and that is currently the bigger fish. I could try and get a cheeky infantry attack in on the German coast. I know that they've got tanks, but I might be able to do the same thing that I have been doing, although it would be very, very difficult. Conquer Berlin? I really don't have the means to do that yet. If I manage to kill the people on the East German coast, we're going to be in a really, really sticky situation where we're sandwiched between two German forces with no direct reinforcement. I'm actually a little bit drawn thin here. I've got to get more units on the field, but the problem is my hold here in sort of southeastern Asia is very, very thinly veiled at the moment. The Japanese have everything they need to crush me. They're just yet to make their play. Invade Sweden, fuck those guys. I think that at the moment they're neutral, so I can't move into their country. 2 infantry units are not going to be able to fight a German tank regiment in the German coast. I just don't think it's going to happen. Hopefully the Russians are able to deal with those. To be honest, the German forces are going to push back over this way, and then I have a world of problems. Right. Well, there's no point in keeping these guys embedded up here forever, so let's get them pushed down.
Ready, sir.
And we'll try and get what is going to be a daring infantry regiment pushing up against an armoured corps. Use Japan's one weakness? Used panties, oh god. And thank you very much, yeah, thank you very much, Salt and Pete. Right, I think this is going to have to be how it be. Because otherwise I'm going to be banging trouble. I just don't have the men.
Ready, sir.
Let's give it a try. What does the auto-resolve say? We've got a very poor chance of winning. Let's see if we can prove them different. They're going to start with more money than us. Oh, let's see how we do. RTS, German coast. Immediately going for the save. It's a very small map with no cities. German coast. And the time is going to be 0_00. So this one is going to be a bit of a brutal fight. I know that they're going to be building lots of anti-tank equipment, so I need to try and capitalise on... Well, the economy just doesn't exist here. With no fucking towns in sight, we're going to be banging trouble. We could get pushed back, and it could hurt our position here on our attack through Europe. For sure. You're probably right, Red Arrow.
We must win
Okay.
this together.
Not much I can do about building maybe a second barracks or anything. My money trickle here is going to be just devastatingly low. Very little I can do about it. What we got to do is try and find the Germans before they find us. Thank you very much there to Jurassic Master. Hey Kubik, sorry, from the Swedish Navy. Good to see you. Right. Anti-tank teams in support, because they have tanks and I do not. I've just got to try and just throw infantry at them as best as I can. Building supply lines is going to be quite important here, and therefore building engineer headquarters.
Ready, sir. Right away, sir.
Oh, this is going to be so rough. I think the Germans are going to be stationed somewhere around the centre of the map. Russian tactics, as in just throwing bodies at the enemy, like I don't know any other way. I think that's really the only thing I can do. Bring you over here. Worked last time, it did. Last time I had some airborne troopers to try and soften the blow, and the enemy didn't have tanks, it was just mechanised. If the enemy had tanks last time, it might well have been a different story. Right, pushing together. Let's see if we can find some Germans. If we can dig out the enemy base early and try and fight them before they get to the armoured phase, we'll have a bit more of an advantage against them. But until then, we are very much at the mercy of enemy everything. Enemy everything. I'm going to keep them on aggressive stance so that they cover some ground. Because if I put them on attack mode, true, they'll be better in combat, but they won't cover ground fast enough. So this supply line here I'm going to use to try and extend my green line here a little bit further into the front line. What I am going to need to do as well is build an engineer corps headquarters even, so that I can try and yeah, build pillboxes around those supply headquarters buildings. Currently no German contacts, let's keep going. There's forests in and around there if I can get that. So you can see my supply line's been extended further forward. Here we go. Eyes on the base here. Excellent. Push up this way for me. Column formation. Try and do a little bit of damage to them. Right, we need to push our supply line down that way, so let's focus on doing that. And then we can build a core engineer headquarters. Excellent. Small gap in the mountains there, that should hopefully be enough.
Come to attention, lads, for king and country.
Keep that fight going. Right, step it back to aggressive stance. Get round there and get your combat efficiency up. Right, let's send our supply line down over this way if we can. Try and get it as close to the front line as possible so that our guys don't have to retreat a million miles in order to get replenished. Right, pull these guys back. I've got a couple of aircraft bunkers. Hold these guys here in defence. You guys come back over here. You're all going to move as one large unit when the time comes. Let's get that engineer depot down so that we can build some engineers in the not too distant future. I'm hoping that resupply line is going to get quite close. Here we fucking go. Their half tracks are out. There we go, good shooting with the fucking Piat launchers. Keep the rate of fire up. Excellent shooting. It properly showed them. Right, okay, pull it back, pull it back. Pull it back.
What's the situation? Come to attention right away, sir.
Get that shit secured. Right. Engineer headquarters, put that over there. We'll get an engineer unit in, probably another resupply depot as well if I can. Try and pull the front line closer towards enemy lines so that I don't have to disengage for quite as long. Then we'll see if we can build another infantry corps headquarters, but it's going to be, oh, it's going to be difficult for sure. Take yourself up on attack stance, please, lads. Let's go for a save. It is the 5-minute mark. German coast at 5:00.
Come to attention, lads.
Right, lads, there's a lot swinging on this. This is pretty fucking daring what we're trying to do, but I'm hoping it will be effective. Let's keep the pressure on them. Nice one.
Ready, sir.
Keep it going. Engineers, how much do they cost? 75.
Come to attention, lads.
Let's keep this fight in. If I can knock out their core division headquarters this early, I'm going to be in a very good spot. So that's going to be our priority building for the moment. And then I need to build pillboxes in and around my fucking bunkers so that we have a fallback point if we need to, and something to just absorb some enemy fire if at all possible. We've just got to be careful of their artillery units, which are surely going to give me a hard time if I... Oh god, they just smashed me with artillery there. Come on, come on, come on. Got those fucking bazookas in there. These fucking SPW artillery units. They're, oh my god, they're just... My guys are just so blobbed up flying around this corner. That's okay though, because the resupply line is close. Pull back. Yeah, we've got it down to about half health. Another fucking engagement like that and we'll be in good nick. God, these guys got decimated by that. Holy god. Okay, engineer team forward. Build some bunkers. Get that shit looking down that way. Just something to try and soften the enemy up. Cube hydrate, I shall endeavour to. Not too bad. I would say that the game's been running a little bit more stable, wouldn't you? I don't know whether running it in Service Pack 2 has opened the Da Vinci Code or something. Oh, it's probably going to crash now, but it seems to be more stable than the last time. It's because it knows I'm saving. It knows it's not going to cuck me big time. Don't jinx it, yeah. Right, okay, let's keep this fight going. I've just got to keep resupplying, keep attacking, resupplying, attacking, resupplying. Oh my god. That is a large, hostile force. Fighting spirit. Just keep the fight going. Hold for as long as you can. Bazooka team's falling back. They're absolutely smashing us. What a fucking effort from the bazooka teams there. Keep going. Holy shit. Pull back, pull back. Gotta get that built. Holy shit. Just had to speak, I know, right? These guys are really fucking scary. That bazooka team's still up. Keep the fight going. Try and draw them out a little bit. They're smashing us with long-range artillery. Very little I can do about it. Keep pulling back. Pull back, pull back. You two, rout. Right, engineer teams, build an artillery unit just behind that bunker. Just to try and keep the enemy at bay as best they can. Oh my fucking god. That artillery can blast us from so far back. Aggressive. Oh god, we're not really making much progress here. But I am at the mercy of... No, engineers, get over here. Finish that building. Right. You're going to be part of attack group 1. Assault formation. Now we've just got to try and save up enough money to get a 2nd Infantry Division headquarters. That is the plan. With a small amount of fortifications here, I'm hoping we're going to be able to keep the Germans at bay for at least a reasonable amount of time, but the truth is, the longer we leave it, the more artillery and anti-infantry equipment they build, and the closer to heavy tanks they get, but the amount of artillery they're fielding is just... This is a mortar unit. This is going to hurt. In it comes! Oh, absolutely smashed that small pocket of line there. Thankfully, our own massive amount of rifle fire and machine gun fire from the 2 infantry regiments are suppressing the shit out of them. The trick here is going to be to try and kill the regiments if we can. There we go. It's so difficult for us to try and press our advantage here with the amount of artillery that they have. We've just got to try and count on maybe getting some veterancies in the units. And just hoping that it's enough. Anti-tank team falling back. There's just not enough men to absorb the incoming barrages. We're definitely on a back foot here. Keep trying to get there. If we can destroy that core HQ, we're going to be... Oh my god, that is such... Right, fall back. Fall fucking back. There's such a large enemy force pushing us. Get the fuck back. Run for it. That anti-tank team, suppress them so we don't lose that regiment. Help them fall back. There you go. Pull back, pull back. Let's just hope the fucking bunker's got enough firepower.
I was hoping for a nice stroll. I was hoping for a nice stroll.
They're not coming out on the aggressive. God, this is a fucking fight. Right, just fucking hold here, engineers. Battle group 1. How long is it until I can build another one of these? A little while. We're going to go for a save. 10-minute mark. 10:00. Turn to game. Jesus, I just can't make any ground. I've got no airborne. I've got nothing. It's only a matter of time before I get overwhelmed. I've got to keep just trying to brute force this, unfortunately. I've just got to wait for this morale to get up. It's taking a long time. Oh, here we go. Artillery got in. Well, that's an artillery gun at the back, not an anti-tank gun. See if we can knock these guys out. We're doing a good job of damaging them. See if we can keep the fire up. Not quite enough to knock them out. Keep the fight going. God, our morale is suffering so much. Full units are just retreating because they don't have any downtime. Good shooting, good shooting. It's good for veterancy, but nothing else. I've just got to let them rest. Okay. Another infantry division headquarters. I've got to try and get more infantry and anti-tank equipment to the front line, especially anti-tank equipment. I've got to be able to deal with those half-tracks.
Right away, sir. Forward, march.
This unit has just got to get more morale. It's just taking so long. Get more static defences. It's money that I need to spend on offences, though. I'm barely making any cash because I've barely got any regiments in theatre. If we build this, we'll be making an extra little bit of cash a turn. Right, let's get another assault going. If I can just knock out that infantry division headquarters, let's get aggressive. It's going to reduce our combat efficiency, but let's get in there and just try and get it done if we can. Go for speed rather than just out. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Right, pull back to the defences. I can't fight that. I can't fight that in a single go. I've got to lure them out to the fucking defences. Holy shit, the artillery's blasting the snot out of me. If they push up, the bunker might be able to hold them. Shit, get the engineers on that. They're just going to start shelling it. Got above. Got above. Right, bring more anti-tank equipment forward. They're just shelling it. It's okay, the engineers can kind of keep them on a stun lock of sorts, but just the morale sap is unbelievable. Is there anything else I can do here? Money, but I can buy money to get more money, apparently, with that. More anti-tank teams. Right, bring our forces up. Bring that one unit round over there, try and deal with that guy that's flanking. We've got a veterancy, I'm hoping you'll be able to deal with him, but let's see. Get in there, chaps. Water's coming in. Use that veterancy. Nice job with the grenades. Excellent shooting, well done. One regiment pull back over here for now. Wait for the reinforcements to arrive. Right, let's see if we can get more reinforcements up on there. They don't have any aircraft. Let's get another bazooka team up to the front line if we can. Right. You're all part of Battle Group 1. Get ready with assaults. Engage. Holy shit. Just destroy those fucking artillery units as best we can. Morale, hold together. We've destroyed a lot of half-tracks. Try and keep it going. Just try and keep the fight going. It's just not enough. Just a devastating amount of fucking howitzer fire coming in is keeping us pushed back. I'm going to try and save up for... If I can get all of their enemy forces in one space, I can get General Montgomery to call in a carpet bomb on them. That's going to be the only way I'm going to break through. Get over here. And let's grab those engineers, all part of Battle Group 1. I know I'm low on ammunition. I've got to try and sort it out as best I can. Just pull back a little bit. How's that bunker looking? Just get that... Oh my fucking god, do not lose that guy. Fucking leg it, bruh. Get out of that. Holy shit, he came very close to losing a decent veterancy unit there. Right. One of them. See if we can build a second artillery unit. Don't even think that's really going to help us. I've just got to try and get more fucking shit built if I can.
I wish I'd thought of that.
Can I build more infantry? Is that... I can get two more regiments of just normal infantry. I've just got to hope that's enough. I'm not going to be able to fit all of them into Battle Group 1, but... Well, here's hoping. 16 minute save. Let's do it. Just call this one the 15 minute. Just for the naming convention. Get it saved. Is he incapable of getting armoured vehicles? Yes, Rosa. I've attacked the the West German coast with just infantry at the moment, because that's all I was in a position. I'm trying to exploit a breakthrough, but I didn't have the units in the right position. So all that's left here is fucking infantry going up against fucking shit tons of their armour. Poor blokes, I know. The Air Force is on its way, but it's going to take a moment. See if I could just get a big old carpet bomb out on that. Come on, bazooka teams, get them involved, get your Piats in. They're all bunched up. We've got a nice little spread on our regiment here. Just keep going. Keep going. Excellent job. Okay, I'm not going to use the carpet bomb yet. We've absolutely devastated them there in that attack. Just those extra couple of bazookas. Right, quickly, try and get that attack in on there. They haven't built a infantry division headquarters yet, so we might be in luck. See if we can get those guys in. I'm going to try and save the carpet bombing for a killing blow on their vehicles if they come in and resupply them. Come on, get it, get it, get it. Okay, their supply is going down. Fall back, fall back. Battle Group 1, retreat. Get back. Leave them the fuck alone. They're going to be annoyed about the loss of that. Everyone needs to regroup. Get here. Get over here. You are not part of that. You're Battle Group 3. Try and get those guys destroyed if we can. Lots of morale damage. Hope that it's enough. Hope the fucking fresh recruits are enough to bolster the force. Okay, right, we got their infantry division headquarters. I'm hoping the enemy is going to push in for a very large-scale attack against us. And then at that point, I'm going to be able to suppress the shit out of them. Okay, here we go. And this is the enemy's attack. If I can get all of their units in one place, ready to be engaged. There's going to be an opportunity to use carpet bombing and stuff. I've just got to wait for that opportunity to present itself. For the moment, it hasn't appeared. Okay, let's see if we can destroy that infantry division headquarters. Let's go. This is so difficult without towns and stuff. At least in the last fight, I had a town to fucking rearm it. Okay. Fucking artillery. It's the morale damage, man. That's the worst bit.
Come to attention, lads. Yes, sir. Come to attention, lads. Yes, sir. Come to attention, lads. Yes, sir. Come to attention, lads. Yes, sir.
Right, you guys in Battle Group 1 try and deal with those fucking artillery units there. That tank depot is giving me sleepless nights. Right, let's see if I can build more of them.
Ready, sir.
There's going to just be a better opportunity to engage. I think it's coming up here.
Ready, sir. For king and country. What's the situation? Position.
Try and hold them back. The Germans are starting to play aggressive now. They're starting to push. They're starting to push a bit more out. But if I am able to fight them on my turf, I've got my resupply lines. These guys should be running. If they've not built a second corps headquarters, I should have the advantage here. These guys are probably in the best position to try and make a defence here. Let's pull these guys back a little bit. Get them in there to try and engage. Followed by these guys. The morale is just getting slaughtered. Okay, they've run out of supply, it looks like. Definitely those infantry divisions, they've got nothing left. These guys aren't attached to a building at the moment, which means they don't have any more infantry division headquarters. So as I erode them, we're going to be in a good spot. That's it. So those guys are still in supply, so they must have a secondary armoured division headquarters somewhere. Come on, guys. Let's try and force home an advantage. Drink of water. Right, let's try and see the full extent of their base if we can. I'm guessing it's... There it is. There's their 2nd Infantry Division headquarters, so we've got to push through this. They have a tank regiment with artillery in it. That is evil. Right, roll up an extra. I've got ammo going over there, but roll up some more supply. Let's get a second one of those built. And then, let's see, can I get another... Let's get another anti-tank regiment and bring it forward. Okay, they need some carpet bombing. I know they do, and you're absolutely right. I've just got to get my guys to the front line as best as I can. I need to extend it down a little bit further. Bring forward the engineering teams. Build a bunker facing this way.
Yes, sir. Moving into position.
Get everybody inside the supply. Light them back. There comes their tank regiment.
Yes, sir. Ready, forward.
Oh, that didn't take long. Fucking the Hummels just shot it to shit. Yeah, right.
Yes, sir. Come to attention.
Let's try and fucking engage them as best we can. Here we go. If they try and make a decent defense here, this will be it. Don't think this is. Oh no, they've got more coming. They've built another infantry division headquarters. And forward, chaps. Bit of fighting spirit. Show them what you're made of. We've got their Hummels. It's all about just gaining what little ground we can. Come on. Build the fucking building. Get the guys in supply. Try and keep the attack going if we can. There we go.
Come to attention, lads.
Right.
What's the situation?
Try and get that fight pushing up. We're now very much in friendly supply, which is excellent.
Yes, sir.
Right, use the mountain gap. I could try and use the mountain gap. I could try and actually sneak around this other side. That is actually an excellent idea. Right, let's get Battle Group 2 to go on. That is a very good point. Let's exploit the mountain. Let's get Battle Group 2 over here. We're not in Battle Group 2. Pull back. Battle Group 1. Pull over here. Hold your ground over on this side. Right. You aren't Battle Group 2, are you? You're Battle Group 1. Fall back. No, one of these guys is not who he says he is. No, I'm guessing all of those guys are. Where's the other guy? I'm sure I ordered an extra. Okay, well, you'll do. Battle Group 2. I thought I ordered a second one, but perhaps not. Save before the flank. Good idea. What time is it? Where are we? What year is it? Hello? 25. Let's call this the 25-minute mark. 25_00. Oh, this is just a slog, this is. Right, let me see if we can get an aggressive push through here to try and hammer home anything. Build a supply building there to stretch that round if we can. Let's keep the fight going. Destroy their artillery headquarters if I can. Ready with the carpet bomb in case they come in. That's juicy. I'm going in. Carpet bombs ahoy! Yes! That was the money shot. That's what I was saving it for. Right. Let's ride this wave of victory. Destroy that tank division headquarters if we can. Push round. Get that guy attacked. Let's keep the fight going. That was a nasty hit for them for sure. There we go. Flanking maneuver. Excellent stuff. Push round. Let's try and get another one of those resupply vehicles further up. Get them up and over there. Let's get that shit destroyed. Excellent. Yeah, that was the moment. That's what I was waiting for. Right then. Fucking Jesus, right. Let's get down here. Let's keep trying to hammer these guys. Yeah. A nice carpet bomb ability. We did well. That's what we were waiting for. We're very, very low on fucking everything, to be honest. They have another building, but it's running out of supply. I've just got to keep driving it home. Don't let them artillery us.
Yes, sir. Come to attention, lads.
Keep it going.
Yes, sir.
A very bad day to be recruited into the fucking Wehrmacht.
Leave it to us, sir.
Keep it going.
Attention, lads.
Try and keep the momentum of the assault.
Before striking.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
King and country.
Can't believe we're going to be kicking the Germans out. That is a devastating blow for them. Right, battle group 1
Ready, sir.
and 2, all back over here.
Setting up.
Resupplies being assembled. We've just got to find the last of them. What's the situation? That's it, yeah. Very English.
Setting up.
Good shit.
Come to attention, lads.
In we go. Not bad at all, eh? Yeah, that carpet bomb literally won it for me. All I've got to do now is find out where the last few remaining German forces are, and then we call it a victory. It's just finding them. Right. We'll send people off into teams of 2. You follow him. You follow him.
Come to attention, lads. March.
You follow him.
Ready, sir. Forward. March.
And then you follow him.
Ready, sir. Right
Then we'll
away,
send
sir.
people off in teams of 2,
Forward. March.
with the rifleman
Ready,
leading,
sir. Right away, sir.
and we'll see
Right away, sir.
if we can find
Right away,
ourselves
sir.
any bad guys.
Yes, sir.
Then you two can travel
Yes,
together.
sir. Yes, sir.
Or even he follows you.
Moving
There we
into
go.
position.
Right, let's see how we do. Just got to try and dig out any
Yes, sir. Ready, sir.
fucking remaining units. He's going out on his own, but he's fucking veteran C2, so he'll be fine. Just going to try and run around in the trees and see if we can find anyone.
Always ready to help, sir.
Just going to try and do my best just to build some bunkers and stuff defending some of the other choke points, just in case somebody materialises and decides they want to destroy something of mine. Oh, we've got a building.
Come to attention, lads.
It's without supply, an oil depot.
Attention, lads.
Let's destroy the half-track that's attached to it. No anti-tank equipment, but this is a veteran C2 unit. They know how to handle a half-track. And just like that, we won. Shitting hell, that was rough. Oh, God. Christ almighty. So in terms of production, the Germans were just ahead of us all of the way. Regiments. 10 regiments out. Jesus Christ. No cities on board. Experience. Absolutely brutal. Right. Our daring assault of the German coast with 2 units of infantry has paid off, thanks to General Montgomery being able to call in a couple of favours from the RAF boys. That leaves us in a very good position. The only problem is that the Germans could try and ply their trade
Come to
again
attention, lads.
and give us some real grief. So what I'm going to do, in the knowledge that I do have tanks over here, I'm going to pull an airborne division up into the German coast, and then I'm going to hope that I just have enough elsewhere to be able to hold. I'm just going to leave tanks. No,
Come to attention,
I'm going to do
lads.
it like...
Come to attention, lads.
Can't move those guys because they were just in combat. Right, I'm just going to hope that these tanks have enough to hold there. If not, I'm going to be in real trouble.
Ready, sir.
Let's move my infantry out of southern Europe and into France. And let's just hope that single mechanised division is going to have enough clout to be able to suppress, hopefully, these two. Because these two can be attacked. So, basically, the only person that southern Europe can be attacked by is Germany at the moment. Whereas France and the German coast can be attacked by the French coast and Germany at the same time. So these are the guys that I need to bolster the most. Let's do a save here. I think we've already saved at turn 5, actually. 100 bits, PP. That's it. And, yeah, let us end turn. Holy shit, okay. Let's take a look here. Great Britain. Got another fight. Japanese soldiers are going to be attacking New Guinea. Right, here we go. Yamato-class battleships and a Shikaku-class carrier. Infantry, air support, and mechanized with long-range artillery unlocked. Let's hope that we've got enough to hold the Solomon Islands. Here we go. Right, enemies down and over there. Let's try and suppress them as best as we can. We're going to want to get our air force up quite quickly, because if we can destroy their Yamato-class battleship, we'll be in a good spot. Let's hope that my shit has got what it takes to suppress their bunkers and stuff. Let's see what they do with their core HQ truck.
Win this together.
I just gotta try and get a decent defense up. If I can get down here, try and get it defended as best as I can. That's going to be the most important part. In fact, we're going to build our regiment building quite close to the edge here so they don't have far to run. This guy is running the gauntlet. I need to go and try and shut him down before he... Oh no, they're building fucking right on the coastline here. They've got bombers coming in. Not good. We're going to try and build a couple of units of engineers here so that I can try and defend these various positions. Let's see what's coming out first. Oh god, that fucking anti-aircraft battery is right in the way. Get rid of that. Hasn't spawned very well. Motor pool, and no, that needs to be a bit further out. And then I need to get some engineer depots up. We'll get an infantry unit out to try and deal with their infantry, but then we need to try and defend some of our positions and stuff if we can. Try and fortify the line. Let's hope that that shit is up. Build a couple of units of engineers, or at least just one. Let's get forward. Try and stop them from destroying our base defences if we can. Get forward there, lads. Let's get the engineer corps up and forward. Try and get some repairs done. Build some more anti-aircraft guns. What we need. Let's get more AA up. If we can. Try and build some AA in and over here, pointing in the direction of the aircraft carriers. Oh my god. This fucking infantry division headquarters just fucking, they see me rolling. Look at him going. I can't let him go unabated, can I? I've got to fucking... Okay, I'm hoping that the bunk... Look at this! Look at it! Okay, look. Let's focus on... Oh my god, here we fucking go. What's he bombing? Let's hope... Okay, they're bombing that. Not good. Right, engineers, let's build some fucking air defense nearby. Let's see if we can get this fucking fighting on this thing. Destroy their fucking core headquarters. Managed to engage some of their shit here. Hopefully our anti-aircraft battery is going to be enough. They're absolutely shelling the shit out of that. So let's hope our bunkers are enough. We've got to try and bankrupt them as best we can. Fucking look at the state of this. Right, come and quickly repair that before any more fucking Japanese heavy bombers turn up. Keep the fight going. That thing is going to disappear. I think it's being pounded by machine gun fire and deck guns alike. We've lost that. Machine gun bunkers are giving it a hard time though. There we go. Come on. Oh god, those fucking battleships are starting to engage me. Nasty fucking business. Right. I need to send like a reconnaissance unit around to capture the fucking village. That's what I need to do. So I need to send like a couple of reconnaissance troops around and then an engineer unit to try and keep things maintained. Get back over here and hide. More fucking infantry units trying to get in. Let's hope that our fucking engineers can get that shit repaired. Is that a reconnaissance team? Yes, it is. Right. Run down here. Start capturing these other areas. As fast as you can. Why aren't you in resupply? There we go. Fucking get yourself fucking sorted. Right, you run up here. Maybe not that one, but definitely over here. Keep those anti-aircraft guns working. Anti-air coming in on these guys. He didn't even get his fucking bomb load off. He's crashed into the field there just by the Engineer Corps headquarters. Right, good shit. Keep stuff getting repaired. Those battleships are starting to pound the absolute snot out of us. Not much I can do. Just keep shit. If we can capture all of these areas, we can get small amounts of finance from them, which are going to just help finance. Because the only way that we're going to destroy those battleships, or if they're out of money, I think they actually are out of money.
Would you like some tea, sir? I was hoping for a nice
I think we might have repelled them. They've run out of cash. Yep. They're gone. We repelled them. Oh, shit. Okay. I didn't think that we were even going to have to fucking... Yeah, I don't even think... Yeah, I think we're alright. So apparently when the enemy runs out of money, if you starve them of cash by not letting them use it... Because basically, if... There you go. Basically, if they don't build a core headquarters, they cannot get money. But they tried to build their core headquarters right on the coast. And it basically meant that they had no economy and they lost. Okay, well, we have repelled them. They've moved into the Dutch East Indies, though. Let's see. Russia has lost their country again. They've got tanks pushing in. Did Russia get it back? Yes, they did. Well done. USA and Japan. USA's taken Eastern Canada off me, but what can I do? Right, so the Dutch East Indies was quite a large amount of my economy that's just been shaved away. Let's see. There is a huge fucking army just about to push down through Kazakhstan if I'm not careful here.
Ready, sir. Come to attention,
Let's see. Let's upgrade this guy with a mechanized division and get him to try and dig out these paratroopers. We'll keep that guy stationed there. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to save it and we're going to call that one turn whatever we're on, turn 6, I think. Because that we've been going for about 2¼ hours now. Turn 56, turn 6. There you go. But some Axis and allies, a blast from the past. What did people think of that? Apologies that I got way too fucking into the narrative stuff. No crashes at all. I know, right? I don't know whether Service Pack 2 is the golden game, or the golden service pack, but it certainly doesn't seem to be crashing for the moment. So yeah, I am going to love you and leave you there for now. Yeah. I'm glad people enjoyed it. It's a fun game, but the AI isn't optimal. 2004, though. Oh, God, yeah. It's crap AI. Join late, but game looks pretty cool. Amazing. Still to this day, I know it's a very much a trip down memory lane. We are making a lot of ground on Germany here. The real trick is going to be trying to crack their defensive armies, because a double defensive army in Germany is going to be a big fucking deal. I'm worried that because these guys were repelled out of Russia and into Kazakhstan, that this force here is going to try and take on my garrison in India. So far, I haven't lost a battle, but that, you know, that could change. We're ever trying to claw just a few brief seconds. In fact, I'm going to get this guy stationed in Saudi Arabia, because Saudi Arabia is the fucking important one, and I don't want this Japanese infanteer just capturing it. Right, so yeah, we're going to call that there. So let me, sorry, I'm going to save it again on turn 6, just because I did that small movement, and we are going to close out of the game. Yeah, lucky with not crashing. I'm just going to close that. There we go, just so you can see that. And then, yeah, let us see who else is online this evening. So tomorrow we'll be back on the usual schedules. There we go. I might do a cheeky morning stream for you, but otherwise it's definitely the 8:30 scheduling. I think Jane is on, so I think I'm going to pass you on to Jane there, who's currently just chilling out on a Just Chatting stream. I think she's doing like a bullet journal or something. So yeah, I'm going to bugger off. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Hopefully you've all enjoyed, and I will catch you all on the flip side. What's on the docket tomorrow, Matt? I've got no idea, to be honest. Maybe some long dark. I know there's a trip up Timberwolf Mountain planned, but it might be something different. We'll see. I never know until about 10 minutes before I'm about to click the start stream button. But yeah, I'm going to bugger off. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. Do feel free to send your love over to Miss Jana. A massive thank you to everyone that subbed and that I just totally fucking missed. So I really apologise about that. I got way too into the game there. But yeah, thank you everyone. And I will catch you all tomorrow evening for some more shenanigans. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.